Yes, hello folks, welcome back to The Long Dart. This is video number 10 and it's good news! We actually have proper video resolution today, so sorry about that slight mess up that we had in the last video. It all went hideously wrong. I'll explain more about that in a minute once we've got ourselves going. So here we are, video number 10. We are in Trapper's Homestead, pretty much where we left ourselves off. I haven't played the game for about a week, so I'll try and remember where we are and what we're up to. We have a sprained wrist, which we had over from the wolf bite. I need to rest for another hour to sort that out. 4 hours of daylight remaining. I've timed this quite badly actually, because we're probably quite close to sleeping through the night. But so let's just have a quick look at our journal, see where we left off. Went to the dam, brought back the rest of our loot. So we crafted some arrows, which I do remember doing now, and we had a random trip to Trapper's Homestead, which I wasn't originally planning to do. I just kind of felt like it, and we fought a wolf and lost. Well, we kind of lost. So let's just have a quick look. I just need to re-equate myself where we are. We've got some raw venison, which I think we harvested on the way over here. We've got a little bit of water. Okay, so first thing I think we're going to do in this particular video is go to sleep. I didn't think that through very well, did I? So, let me just drink. And I'm going to have to eat, which is going to be interesting, given that I don't have much usual food. Use can opener. Let's get this sorted out. I have interesting bits of news to give you once we get ourselves on the way. It's been an interesting day. Very interesting day. When you work in, well, I'll tell you this, I obviously am in the UK. I work in education, and the O word is involved. And I'll explain more in a minute. So, we've got 4 hours of daylight remaining, so what I'm probably going to do here is I'm just going to sleep for 12 hours, which will take us through. I know I'm going to use slightly more calories than I've got on board, but that's not a problem. That will sort out that sprained wrist and take us sort of through to early morning, I think. 2 hours to go. So what I'll probably now do is just eat a little bit more and drink a little bit more, and then we'll just bring that 3% health back up. And then we'll be good to go. But the first thing we're going to do, I think, is make a fire, cook this meat, and make some water, because we haven't got any. So that's what we're going to be starting with. So let's just do 3 hours, I think, should do it. Okay, so let's just wake ourselves up. I don't know what we've got in terms of firewood. We'll sort that out in a moment. Right, okay, so let's make ourselves a fire. Let's see what kind of firewood I've got. Oh, that's pretty good, actually. Okay, so make ourselves a fire. Oh, weather outside doesn't sound very good, so this might actually be the best option. Start with the stick, and we'll start with. Excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. Sorry about that. Right, so let's get this fire started. Yes, it's been an interesting day. Obviously, the O word is Ofsted, and where I work, we've had the dreaded phone call today, which caught us all by surprise, because usually, traditionally in the past, Ofsted has phoned you up on the Thursday to come on the Monday. So we all thought we were in the clear for this week, well, next week. And this, what they've done is they've gone and phoned us today to come on Tuesday next week. So everything's gone a little bit haywire. For anyone outside the UK, if you don't know, Ofsted is the education inspector. They come around and they inspect schools, colleges, and they do reports and grades for each school and college. So they're going to be with us next week for a week, grading us, and obviously if it doesn't go well, well, it's really not going to go well. So hopefully next week's going to be a good week, and we're going to end up with a good grade. If we don't, well, yeah. Okay, let's make ourselves some water, probably just 1.5 litres. So yeah, it's an interesting day. It's going to be an interesting weekend as well. We'll be working tomorrow. Tonight's Friday. My film is on Friday, and I'm going to be working tomorrow. by the time you see this, will actually be, this will get published on Tuesday, we'll actually be underway with our inspection. So, yeah. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. That's kind of why I'm doing this on Friday evening, which I don't normally do. But I'm going out tomorrow, and I'm at work in the day, and I'm going out in the evening, so we're doing it today. And I'm going out on Sunday as well, so that's why I'm filming 2 episodes back to back on Friday. Okay, so we've got ourselves a little fire, we've got ourselves some water, and we've cooked that meat. We've got 10 hours a day like that, so let's just quickly poke our head outside the door and see what's what. So, what is going on outside? Whoa! Okay, I think that was my mouse catching on the edge of the mouse mat rather than some new environmental effect in the game, but yeah, it's a bit windy out here. I'm moving around very slowly with the wind. There's the deer that we brought down. I'm just going to go and have a quick look around the back. I'm not going to venture too far away, but I want to go and have a quick look over here because this is a place where saplings tend to grow. The saplings are what you use to craft bows and arrows, so I just want to have a quick look to see if there's any here. Now, I have to admit, I always thought they spawned in the same place every time, but I don't think they do. I think it's random. And there aren't any here, so never mind, it was worth looking. If you don't look, you don't find. Temperature-wise, it's pretty cold, so what I'm going to do, we'll gather a few sticks while I'm over here. Keep an eye out for wolves, because they do wander around. That's a branch. We'll go to one man's beard there, we'll have that as well, so that's just a stick. Pick up this one. And that's a branch. I'm not going to waste time with that. There's another stick. There's a branch. Stick. Another stick. Okay, so this is kind of our stock firewood. That stick, we'll have that. Right, where was that old man's beard? There's been some wet, yep, there it is. We'll take that as well. I need to craft some more bandages because I did use one after that wolf attack. Nothing more over here, was there? No, okay, so let's go back. The weather's not great. It is a bit chilly. I'm not sure if I want to stay here at Trapper's Homestead or if I want to head off somewhere else. Obviously the weather is not great. Let's head into Trapper's Homestead. The fire's gone out. Oh, I've just realised it's now called Trapper's Cabin, not Trapper's Homestead. I've just realised that. Let me just have a quick look in the journal. Is that? Oh, I see. Okay, so Trapper's Homestead refers to the whole area. Trapper's Cabin is the cabin. Okay. That's slightly different. I hadn't noticed that. A little bit of a change. Okay, I don't think I've got very much I can actually do here, so I did a little bit of a random walk across here, but I haven't really got very much I can do. There's no point in lighting a torch because it's just going to get blown out. Normally I would... Do you know, I think I'm going to waste a match. Not everyone is going to like that, but I'm going to waste a match and just get myself some coffee because at least that will help me with my trek back around. Because I think I'm going to have to head back to camp office because there isn't very much I can do here at Trapper's Homestead. I just kind of... Part of the reason I had that random trip to Trapper's Homestead was just to see if those saplings were there, and they were. Well, they weren't, rather, so... let's get some coffee and then I'll head back. I'm not going to bother with the torch because it's just going to get blown out. Let's just pop one of those on. Coffee. I think we're going to be surviving on that for the next week. Okay, let's take a coffee. Actually, do you know what? I think I will take a torch. And if it gets blown out, it gets blown out. If it doesn't get blown out, well, bonus. If it gets blown out, we can just relight it later. Well, that's rude. Ew. Anyway, see the stick there, easy to come by. Right, okay, so let's head back outside. I think this is just getting blown out as soon as I step outside the door, but we'll see. Okay, so I'm going to get a shift on because the weather looks to be getting a little bit worse. Oh, there's a deer. I'm hoping that's running away from me and not from the wolf that's hiding for me at the bottom here. Excellent. Okay, I'm going to go this way. I just want to have a quick look at the deer that we brought down in the last video. And just see if there's anything, if I left anything on it. The torch hasn't blown out yet. I'm quite surprised. I really would have expected it would do. Oh, that's my one of my flares. I'm going to throw it away. So I thought I could hear my phone. Oh, there it goes. I could hear my phone vibrating way over there. I'll have to call them back in a minute if it was. Let's have a quick look. Oh, we have got a hind and we have got some meat. The problem is, it's going to take me some time to harvest it. Well, we'll take the meat, because I can do that fairly quickly. Just concerned because the weather is getting worse. Oh, okay. Fair enough, the weather has suddenly got better. Okay, so I'm going to take the hide. Hopefully we can get away without getting freezing. Yeah, we're okay. Okay, good. So, do I waste a match and relight this torch? Yes. Because the wind's dropped, so I think I'll get away with it. And ultimately it saves a flare if I do come across a wolf. Now, this is where I do have a habit of getting a little bit lost. I'm very good at getting lost coming back from Trapper's Homestead, so let's carry on this way. Haven't really seen much of the bear on Mystery Lake. This is one of the places you traditionally find it, but I am wondering whether devs have changed it. Oh, I've got a snare down here. I forgot about that. Ah, and looks like I caught something. Oh, okay. I had totally forgotten about that. Okay, let's pick the snare. Oh, damn. Let's pick that snare up. Let's harvest this rabbit carcass. It's not going to give us very much meat, but it's going to give us some hides and some guts. The torch has just gone out. I don't think that's burnt out. I think that's blown out again. Okay, I'm just going to harvest that. Okay, good. So, let's carry on. Weather has gone a bit downhill again. But let's keep going. Now, I have to be honest, I've got this problem I had in the last two videos. Trying to sort out this resolution issue. Basically, what happened in the last two videos, I was faffing around trying to sort out this resolution problem that I've got, because it's not full HD. I'm not filming in full HD because it just won't do it for some reason. And I've been messing around trying to fix it and forgotten to change it all back to what I knew worked, and that's why we ended up with a very odd resolution recording. So apologies for that. That really was quite annoying when I realised afterwards that it had done that. I didn't notice at the time. I didn't notice because what I've done to try and help sort this out, I've got rid of my second monitor, disconnected it, just so I can concentrate on just the one monitor. And unfortunately, that means that without the dual screens, I can't see the Open Broadcaster recording at the same time as playing the game. It's hidden in the background, and I didn't see that it was wrong until afterwards. So that was a bit annoying, but I didn't want to not post them because then there'd have been a big gap in the story. So I went ahead and posted them even though they were wrong. So we're back on track with this one. Although again, I'm still not recording in full HD. I'm recording in a very odd resolution, which is 1610 aspect ratio instead of 16:9. It's not full HD. and that's the problem I'm having. I can get away with it for The Long Dark because I upload The Long Dark videos directly to YouTube. I don't need to do any editing to them. But with Kerbal Space Program, which is a game that I really want to put more content out there with, I have to edit the videos because otherwise you'd be sitting there for 4 or 5 hours while I'm playing through things. So I have to speed things up. I have to edit them, and unfortunately, Premiere just does not like the resolution of the videos, and it compacts them up into this very strange aspect ratio. So unfortunately, I think the problem is it's because everything identifies it as 8:5 instead of 16:10, so it kind of compresses it when it tries to convert it to something editable. Oh, hello, is that Wolfie? Is that Wolfie? I think that might be. I think we injured him in our last video, and I think that might well be him. He's going to be frozen, but there's going to be some meat on there, and there will be a wolf pelt, which we want. But obviously the weather is not great, but we are right next to the camp office, so... Hey, it is Wolfie. Excellent. Okay, so what I'm going to do, light a fire. Oh, don't say I can't light a fire. Oh, it's because he's on a hill. That's the problem, it's because it's on a hill. It won't let me light it. Oh, damn. And I am freezing already. Although, interestingly, the temperature's warming up, so let's take advantage of this. I'm going to take a risk, and I'm going to bring it all down. I haven't got a hunting knife, which is quicker. Okay, I'm going to take a risk here. I could end up with hypothermia. I'm going to take a risk. Crush fingers, crush fingers, crush fingers, crush fingers! Oh, it did take a big dip there. Okay, let's get over to camp office. We are encumbered, but we have the complete harvest of a wolf. Plenty of meat, and we've got the hide and the guts as well. Don't think I've got... No, I haven't got hypothermia at the moment, but it is a concern. Temperature, we are in the minus, so I need to get myself back indoors pretty quick. It's nice and clear though. So yeah, these resolution issues. I think the root cause of the problem is the monitors that I'm using. They're not full HD. Well, they are. Well, it's a bit awkward. They're actually not monitors. They're TVs. They're televisions, old televisions, and they're 24-inch flat panel HDMI full HD TVs, but they're 16:10 aspect ratio, not 16:9. So it's mucking it up. So what I'm going to have to do is get some new TVs or get some new monitors. So that's what I'm going to have to try and do to sort this out. So for now, it's going to be The Long Dark because I can do that without any problems. But hopefully we can get some Kerbal Space Program going again in the future once I've sorted this resolution issue out. So anyway, enough of that. Let's start laying out our our collection. So we've got some guts that we want to cure. Guts. There we go. Oops, messed up a bit. There we go. Right, and we have some more. I've got a bit of a mix of fresh and cured here, so I'm going to sort that out in a minute. I've got a deer hide, which can go there. I have got a rabbit pelt, which can go there with the other one. Okay, so let's just take stock. Of what we've got crafted material wise. Okay, so cured guts. Let's move the cured ones underneath so they don't get muddled up. It does help when you're doing this to try and be organised if you can. So we've got fresh guts underneath. We've got fresh guts on the top, cured ones underneath. I've got my deer hides here, and obviously you can see the colour difference between the cured and the fresh ones. We've got wolf pelts again. You can see the colour difference, and we've got rabbit pelts. If we have a look at our... Well, we're wearing the deerskin boots, aren't we, already? We've already got the deerskin boots. So the deerskin trousers are going to be next on our hit list. So let's just have a quick look in the workbench and see what we need. Rabbit skin mitts, we need 4 rabbit pelts, we've only got 2. Deerskin boots we don't need any more of. Pants we need 3, so we've got enough deer hides and guts to make the deerskin pants, and we need 4 wolf pelts to do the wolf skin coat, and we've got 2. We just need to wait for them to cure. That one's not far off, that one's a little bit further away, obviously that one we only just brought in. Guts wise we're okay, we've got plenty of those. We need 2 more wolf pelts and 2 more rabbit pelts to be able to do those. So, what I think I'm going to do, let's go and sort out our food. Upstairs. Okay. I'm going to drop the various bits of... no, I'm not, because I'm okay for firewood. Okay, let's just harvest that back down into a stick. That's a used torch. So it did burn out, actually. It didn't... it did actually burn out. Okay, so we're carrying 2 arrows. I am carrying the bow. And I have a snare, which I'm going to go and place outside. We've got plenty of meat as well, because we've got the rabbit meat, we've got the bear meat, the wolf meat, sorry. Wolf meat's pretty low condition, so I think I really could do with cooking that now-ish. So I think that's probably what I'm going to do. We've got 2 hours of daylight remaining. Let's just pick up a little bit more of this reclaimed wood, and we'll start a fire here. Get a little fire going, and then we'll cook up this this wolf meat. Okay, and while that's doing that, I'm just going to quickly drop out of the game, so apologies if it goes a little bit awry, which I think it has. Come back in again. Yeah, there we are. That was just wanting to check the timer. Oh, it failed! Oh, that's just rude. That is just rude. Let's try that again. I'll use cardboard matches. So I've got plenty of matches downstairs, so it's not a problem. It'd be nice if we could find a fire striker. I haven't actually found a fire striker for the last couple of playthroughs that I've done. They're quite useful. They do wear out eventually, but they pretty much guarantee a fire's going to start, so... Come on, you're going to work this time. Yeah, well done. Okay, so let's get some fuel on this fire. Let's use the reclaimed wood. 2... no, I'm going to have to use that seed as well. Okay, that gives me 2 hours. So let's get this wolf meat... Oh, I've got quite a lot of wolf meat here. Let's get this wolf meat cooked. Or at least, hopefully get all of it done if we can. I think I've got some venison as well to cook. So let's do that. Okay, so... let this cook for a second. That wasn't my phone ringing, that was obviously something else. Thought I'd better check it just in case. While we're doing this. Okay, we've got less than 1 hour daylight left. We've got... Ooh, come on, come on, come on. There we are, we just about managed it. So... Dear me. I'm coughing well today. Okay, so we're now pretty much in the darkness. Starving, dehydrated, so let's eat some of this meat that we've cooked up. I'm going to use the wolf meat. Now, I've noticed you do have a higher percentage increase of getting food poisoning from meat that was quite low that you've then cooked. Even if the condition is now much higher, if it was quite low when you cooked it, I've noticed you seem to have a higher chance of getting food poisoning. So, I try to cook it before it gets that low condition, because they were down to 15%, but that's how it was when we harvested it. Okay, so we are encumbered, but we'll sort that out in a minute. We'll get rid of a lot of this meat, but I do want to light another fire in the morning and do probably a whole load of water stock up and really get ourselves stocked up on water, which I think would probably be a good idea. So let's head for bed, and we're going to sleep for 11 hours, which will take us through to the morning. What we could do is just have a quick check and see how far in we are. I think we're around about, say, 17, day 18, something like that. There we are, 18 days. So we're not doing too bad. 18 days in. I just need to drink. And then what I'm probably going to do, I think for the rest of this video, I'm going to stay here. I'm going to light a really long fire, and we're going to get some mass water stock up done. So let's just get rid of some of this cooked meat. I've got 2 litres, and that's about all I've got. So let's get rid of some of this cooked meat. That can all go in here out of the way. And let's cook up what we've got left that's raw, and make a whole load of water. So I think I am going to absolutely go mad here and make a 13-hour fire. So let's use cardboard match. Books. I think books are pretty good. Yeah, books are pretty good. That's 100% chance of the fire starting, so let's use that. A bit low on tinder plugs, but that's fine. I've got a whole pile of them right next to the stove, so that's good. Use a book to light the fire. Books are the best sort of fire starting material. You're pretty much guaranteed to get a 100% fire lighting rate if you use a book to start the fire with. So let's see if we can't get this lit. Yay, there we go. So let's chuck a whole load of fuel on it. And more. I don't mind using all of this. We're going to do a really long fire here. So well, I've got an 8-hour fire, so that's probably going to be more than enough. So let's get going, and we'll cook up the rest of our raw meat. Weather doesn't sound too great outside yet. Not tomato soup. And then we're going to make as much water as we can. I'll chuck some more wood on if we need to. So I'm going to go with 5 litres, and hopefully I can do another 5 litres. Just really stop it. It's always worth doing it. Well, I think it's always worth doing this occasion. Just having a day where you just light a really long fire, and you literally just do nothing but water production, pretty much. Really stockpile your water up. Okay, so let's keep an eye on how long that took, so I can make sure I can. So we're at 5.5. So how long is this going to take? An hour. So we can do another 5. I really am going to go absolutely bonkers with this and do lots. It takes about 2 hours for each 5 litres of water, so in theory we've got enough to do another batch of 5. And then I can even go for some herbal tea at the end. Just about, hopefully. Oh, it takes a little bit longer. I'm going to have to chuck some more fuel on here. Just cook up another. This will be my last piece of fur. So I think our next challenge is going to be to go and collect some more firewood. So we'll put this in for the night and go and do that. Do another litre just so we're not wasting this fire too much. So we've cooked up all of our raw meat. And we've made a shed load of water. We've got 16 litres that we're carrying. There's 2 in the cupboard. So we've got plenty of water. So this is going to keep us going for a while. I'm now going to go with herbal tea, which actually helps us sleep. In theory. I don't quite know. I'm assuming basically what it means is if your condition improves quicker. Okay, there we go. So that is water production 101. Let's drink that herbal tea before it goes cold. Plenty of food, which we're going to eat in a moment just to get us through the night into the following morning. We've got 2 hours of daylight remaining, so let's get rid of some of this water. We don't need to carry it all around with us. So I'm just going to get rid of the vast majority of it. So, ooh, can't put it in there. Just going to put it somewhere else. Here, that's empty. Yeah, that'll do. Remember, that's where it is. Okay, so I can transfer 10 litres into there. Yeah, it's the only slight drawback with generating so much water is what they even. What on earth do you do with it? I think we're under the lake now, aren't we? Yeah, we're under the lake now. Let's just go and poke our head outside. And just see if we can't track down some firewood outside. I think we've now got 2 cured deer hides because of the time delay, which is partly why I'm doing this, because I'm trying to get everything to cure. It's a nice little gameplay mechanic, but it is a bit annoying because it means you have to wait so long before you can actually do things. Oh, ominous music, ominous music, ominous music. Okay, no walls around. Weather's not too bad. Okay, well, there's usually some sticks to be found here, so we're not venturing too far. So, let's pick these up. We've got ourselves some sticks. I didn't use it. I've got quite a lot of sticks. I didn't use any of them in my big fire. I tend to try and keep a lot of them in stock. You can, I think I've said this before, you can break branches down into sticks, but to be honest, it takes 10 minutes to do it, and you're just wasting 10 minutes, wasting that resources and staying out in the cold and what have you, and you're only getting 2 sticks, and there's plenty of sticks lying around, so I honestly don't think you need to bother, unless you really are desperate for firewood. I really wouldn't bother. Okay, so let's just have a quick look from up on high across Mystery Lake. We've got there's a wolf over there, and we've got a deer over there, so I suspect those two are going to be coming together shortly. And there's an owl knocking about somewhere. Okay, so we've got 2 hours daylight left, so we'll call it a day, I think. Let me just go back inside. Okay, so okay, I'm just gonna again duck out again, just have a quick look at the timer. It's a little bit silly, this, I have to be honest with you. I need to think of a way of timing this a bit better. I'm getting the hang of it slowly. Right, okay, so what are we doing? Let's just quickly tidy things up a little bit and see if we're carrying anything we can dump in here. Yes, we've got some old damaged beer. We can get rid of that. Anything else we're carrying that we can lose? Not from here, no. Any medical supplies we don't need to carry? Carrying quite a few painkillers, probably don't need to be carrying quite so many, so let's get rid of some of those. Let's drop that down. Let's get rid of 6 of them. We'll keep. Actually, no. You take them in pairs, don't you? So let's keep 4. We'll keep 6 of those. Bandage on my beard wound dressings. That's all good. Okay, so let's just quickly check our various supplies over here. See if there's anything. I am going to pick up another box of wood matches because I have used quite a few. But I think I'm now going to drop this accelerant that I've been carrying around because the fires are pretty much starting without it. I don't think there's anything else we can drop there. Is that fully fueled? No, it's not. So we could probably do with fueling that. So let's just pick up the jerry can and we'll refuel our lantern. Oh, there isn't actually very much in there. See, that is something that can catch you out if you're not careful. The great big jerry can, you think, oh, there's going to be loads of fuel in there. And actually, there really wasn't very much at all, so you have to bear that in mind. You really do have to be careful with lanterns because you just do not have that much fuel. Let's pop this up on the shelf. So we actually don't have any spare lantern fuel, so that's something we've got to bear in mind. We've got two more storm lanterns, and they may well have fuel in them. I'm not going to check now. There's all of our weaponry. We've got another simple arrow here, a lot of arrow shafts. I'm going to pick that Hilti up finally. It's been hiding under there ever since the beginning. Of course I've got 2 rifles, I'd forgotten that. I've got a pair of rifles. We found the one and then we found the other one, so that's good. Okay, so I don't think there's anything we need down here, so I think what we're going to do, I'm going to head up to bed, and we're going to call it a day for this video. So this is video number 10. I had got these sort of around 40 minutes. I think I'm going to drop them to about half an hour, so about 30 minutes or just over. I'm not going to be too strict about the timekeeping, but they're going to be, I reckon, about half an hour I'm going to go for. So they seem quite sort of a reasonable time frame. So what we're going to do, let's just drop into our journal before we do anything else. And we haven't really we haven't done a great deal in this one, but let's think what did we do? Well, we travelled. I can't see the keyboard, so this is gonna be fun. Travelled back from Trapper's Homestead. We harvested, which I've hideously spelled wrong. Harvested the wolf from last video. Cooked meat. Made a lot of water. Put down hides and pelts to cure, and we gathered sticks. That's pretty much what we did in this video, so we'll call that done. Okay, so there we go. So what we're going to do quickly before we sleep is we shall eat. I'm going to go ahead and eat both of these 2 pieces of venison. So that's 2. There we are, plenty of calories, and we're going to drink. In fact, I might take on these 2 bits of rabbit as well, because that will top our calories all the way up. I'm certainly going to eat that one, because there's not very much on that one. I'll keep the other one, I think, though. Okay, so, I'm ready to sleep. So, we're going to sleep overnight, and I will see you in the next video, which will be video number 11. So, thank you again for watching, and I will see you again soon. Take care.